Hello YouTube, this is HeyJJ, and this is my complete farm run guide for herbs, allotments, trees, and fruit trees. We're going to start with our herbs and allotment runs. For herbs and allotment runs, the recommended things to do before starting these are any Lumbridge task set for access to Cabbage Port, completion of Ghosts Ahoy for Ectophile, completion of Plague City for Ardogan Teleport. This is not very necessary, just saves a few seconds. And completion of My Arm's Big Adventure for extra disease-free herb patch. Completion of Love Story for cracked teleport tabs, although this is only if you are using the patch from My Arm's Big Adventure. Completion of Lunar Diplomacy for access to fertile soil, along with 83 magic. Also, Fairy Tale Part 1 for magic secateurs, which give a little extra herbs or allotments picked per patch. And last but not least, Falador task sets, any of them, for a little extra XP at the Cabbage Port patch. When farming herbs and allotments, you should be wearing your magic secateurs, any type of Falador shield, and also Ring of Dueling for a quick teleport. Also, you need your 5 teleports of the 5 patches, which are Camelot Teleport, Ardogan Teleport, Trollheim Teleport, which you need Love Story for the cracked tab, an Explorer's Ring for Cabbage Port, and Ectophile. Also, you need your seeds for allotments and herbs. I use Snapdragon seeds, which cost a little extra, but if you're lucky, you can get much more profit along with extra XP. When you're ready to start your farm run, you want to first use the patch from My Arm's Big Adventure because it is the farthest to travel. So when you teleport to around this area, and you want to go down, use this shortcut, come across down that path and that shortcut, and then make your way into this dungeon. Once arrived at the dungeon, you simply go in and then go directly south. There are some trolls, so if you're a skiller or have very low HP, you may want to bring some protective armor, but then again, My Arm's Big Adventure will be very hard to complete as a skiller, as you have to kill a fairly difficult monster. Anyway, once you go south, you go through that door, and go back up north to the patch on top of the roof. When you're out on top of the roof, you should see your previous herbs already grown, or if you have not yet used this patch, you would have to rake the weeds, and then fertile soil it, and then plant one. But since I already have one, you simply pick the herbs, which can vary from around 5 to 13 about, if you have fertile soiled it, or super compost it, and we'll see how many we get on this run. This patch also always lives. It cannot die, but even though it can't die, Super Compost is still highly recommended because it definitely increases the amount of herbs per patch. This is a very, very good run as I got 13 herbs. And then you simply fertile soil it and then plant the next seed for your next run, which will happen in about an hour to an hour and a half. Then, for easy access, you can just note all your herbs with the tool Leprechaun. If you want to, also you can clean your herbs. Prices vary, but to each his own. As you can see, I've traveled to my next destination already, which is Ardogan, and I'll simply go northwest, or northeast, which you will see soon. The order I like to usually go is to Camelot, Ectophile, then Cabbage Port, although it's not terribly important. So let's start the farm run. Some things to remember when doing your farming is that you gotta remember to always wear your secateurs when picking your allotments or herbs. Also, you want to remember to always fertile soil before you plant. It's very easy to forget sometimes, and it can be a great waste of money and time, and also experience that could be gained. Patches take about 80 minutes to grow, so remember the time in which you planted them and wait about an hour and a half to give yourself a little leeway. And then, once you've waited, you can start another run. Also, if XP doesn't matter to you and you just want pure profit, I would suggest not doing watermelons, because they're about 2k a seed, and you need 3 seeds per patch, which is 6k a patch, totaling to about 48k per run, which pretty much cuts your profits in half, but it couldn't be that bad, but it does lower your profits. I average about 9 to 10k XP a run, so this can be very good XP, even without my recording seemed to got messed up, but from Ectophile you simply do what you've done with all the other patches and then go to Cabbage Port, and then from there it's just an easy walk north straight to the patch. And after you do all that, you can simply just go to Castle Wars to bank your goods. Also, if this lag would stop, this has been a very good example of a good farm run with 153 melons and 41 herbs. See how, yeah. Usually I'll get around 30 herbs and like 125 melons, but that's very good. About 5 Snapdragon seeds cost about 100k, and we can do a quick price check on this, and 41 Grammy Snapdragons, 296k, so it's about a 200k profit for, what, 15 minutes? It's very good, plus the melons are also very good XP. Also, I suggest getting a Scroll of Life, which can, see how I got a Snapdragon seed back, that's just a quick 20k. It only costs 10,000 tokens from Dahimanin, or however you say that, and it's just, especially when you get up to the farming level of like 85 and start doing tortils and stuff, it's very helpful. It gets seeds back, and also it can give you a random seed from dead herbs. There's a lot of different benefits to it, but yeah. Alright guys, this concludes my part 1 of my complete farming run guides. My next parts I will include trees and fruit tree runs. So hope you enjoyed. If you want more guides and other things to do in RuneScape, please rate, comment, subscribe, whatever you want, and yeah, stay tuned. Thank you.